Hello students, in this video we will discuss about conversion of solids from one shape to another. This topic is under the chapter surface area and volume. So let us start with this topic. Look at this picture. We are sure you would have seen this type of candle. Generally they are in the shape of a cylinder. Generally you can see that the candles are in the shape of cylinder. You may have also seen some candles shaped like an animal. How are they made? If you want a candle of any special shape, you will have to heat the wax in metal container till it becomes completely liquid. Then you will have to pour it into another container which has the special shape that you want. For example, take a candle in the shape of a solid cylinder, melt it and pour whole the melted wax into another container shaped like a rabbit. On cooling, you will obtain a candle in the shape of a rabbit. Okay, from this example, you can say that the volume of new candle will be the same as the volume of earlier candle. So here you are converting a cylindrical candle to a rabbit looking candle. Okay, this is what we have to remember when you come across objects which are converted from one shape to another, or when a liquid which originally filled one container of a particular shape is poured into another container in different shape or size as you can see in the figure. Okay, in these cases, when you are transforming or transferring the same amount of water in different size of containers, the volume of the liquid will remain same. So let us discuss about some example on this topic. First question is, a cone of height 24 centimeter and radius of base 6 centimeter is made up of molding clay. Okay, a child reshapes it in the form of sphere. Find the radius of the sphere. First of all, the shape was in cone. Then you have to made it in the shape of a sphere. That means the amount of clay in this cone and the amount of clay in this sphere is same. Now you need to find the radius of the sphere. Okay, as you can see, the height of the cone is given as 24 and radius of the base r is given as 6 centimeter. So you can easily find the volume of this cone. The volume of the cone will be equal to the amount of clay in this figure. So find the volume of the cone by the formula 1 by 3 pi r square h. Okay. Now I am considering the radius of the sphere is equal to r. Therefore the volume of the sphere will be 4 by 3 pi r cube. Since this cone is converted into this sphere, so the volume of the cone and the volume of this sphere is equal. Okay, so you can equate 4 by 3 pi r cube is equal to the volume of cone. Now just solve these two equations, you will get the value of r as 6. That means the radius of the sphere is equal to 6 centimeter. Next question, Surbhi's house has an overhead tank in the shape of a cylinder. This is filled by pumping water from a sump, which is in the shape of a cuboid. The shaft has dimension of 1.57 meter into 1.44 meter into 95 centimeter. The overhead tank has its radius 60 centimeter and height 95 centimeter. Find the height of the water left in the sump after the overhead tank had been completely filled with water from the sump which had been full. Compare the capacity of the tank with that of the sump. Okay, so first of all, the sump was in the shape of a cylinder, sorry, not cylinder, cuboid. Okay, this sump is in the shape of this cuboid whose dimension is given here. Length, breadth and height is given here. So you can easily find the volume of water in this sump. Now the tank is in the shape of cylinder. Okay, the tank is in the shape of cylinder where the radius is equal to 60 centimeter and height is equal to 95 centimeter. So again you can easily find the volume of this cylinder, or you can easily find the amount of water that can contain in this cylinder. Okay, the volume of the water in overhead tank is equal to the volume of water removed from the sump. Now the volume of the water in the overhead tank is equal to pi r square h. Why? Because the tank is in the shape of cylinder. So use this formula where r is equal to 60 centimeter, that is 0.6 meter, and 95 centimeter means 0.95 meter. Okay, now the volume of water in the sump when it is full is equal to volume of the cuboid, L into B into H. Okay, just use these values, convert 95 centimeter into meter. Okay, this will be the volume of water in the sump when it is full. Now the volume of water left in the sump after filling the tank. That means from this sump you are transferring the water in a cylindrical tank. Okay, when this sump is full, you have started of this filling process. Okay, so after some time this cylindrical tank will become full of water. At that time the remaining water in the sump will be the volume of the whole sump minus the volume of the whole cylindrical tank. Okay, so the volume of water left after filling the tank is equal to this minus this, that means this much. Okay, so first part is done. Now the height of the water left in sump. Now this much of water will remain in the cuboidal sump. Okay, this much water left here. Now what will be the height of this water? Okay, the height of the water will be the volume of water left in the sump minus L into P. Okay, length into breadth. Just do the calculation, you will get 47.5 centimeter. Okay, this will be the height. Now in the last part you have to compare the capacity of tank with the capacity of sump. Just do the ratio, capacity of tank by capacity of sump will be the volume of tank by volume of sump, it will be 1 by 2. Now question number 10. A copper rod of diameter 1 centimeter and length 8 centimeter. Okay, this is a copper rod of diameter 1 centimeter means radius is 1 by 2 centimeter and height is given as 8 centimeter, is drawn into a wire of length 18 centimeter. Suppose this is the wire which is also in the shape of small cylinder, not small cylinder, it will be thin cylinder. For this wire, length means h1 is given as 18 meter. This is 18 meter. Find the thickness of the wire. That means you have to find the radius. Okay, actually you have to find the that means actually you have to find the diameter of the wire. Here it is 18 meter. You have to find the diameter. The thickness means the diameter of this wire. Now this wire is converted from the shape of copper rod, where radius is equal to 1/2 centimeter and length, that is height, is equal to 8 centimeter. Okay, now since you are converted this figure to this figure, that means the volume of this figure is equal to volume of this figure, right? So the volume of this copper rod is equal to pi r square h, because it is in the shape of a cylinder. You can easily find it. And suppose this one is h2, okay, and you have to find r2. So the volume of this copper wire will be pi r2 square h2, and these two amount will be equal. Look at here, the volume of the rod will be pi r square h, means this one. The length of new wire of same volume is 18 meter, or this much centimeter. If r be the radius of the cross section of the wire, then the volume will be pi r square h, again cylindrical formula. These two volume will be same, just equate them, you will get the value of r as 130. Now r is the radius of the wire. You need thickness, that means you need the diameter. So diameter will be 2 into 1/30, that is 1/15 centimeter. Now question number 11. A hemispherical tank full of water is emptied by a pipe at the rate of 3 and 4/7 liter per second. How many time it will take to empty half of the tank if it is 3 meter in diameter? Okay, look at here. Consider this is the no, it is hemispherical. Consider this is the not this one. This is the hemispherical tank, and there is a pipe which is cylindrical in shape is attached to it. This hemispherical tank is full of water emptied by a pipe at the rate of 3 and 4/7 liter per second. Okay, how much time it will take to empty half of the tank if it is 3 meter in diameter? The diameter of this tank is equal to 3 meter, that is radius is equal to 3/2 meter. So you can easily find the volume of water in this hemispherical tank. Okay, the volume of this tank will be 2/3 pi r cube, which is this one. Now you have to empty the half of the tank. That means the volume of water to be emptied is equal to half into volume of water. That means this much meter cube. If you convert in liter, because liter per second is given, if you want to convert in liter, you have to multiply it by 1000. So you have to empty this much liter of water. Okay, now in the question it is given that the pipe emptied this much liter water per second, or you can say 25 by 7 liter emptied in 1 second. You can use simple unitary method. That means 1 liter can be emptied in 1 by 25 by 7 second. This much liter of water emptied in, if you do the reciprocal, it will be 7 by 25 into 99000 by 28 second. Just do the calculation. This can be cancelled to each other. It will be 16.5 minutes. Okay, just do the calculation. The answer will be in the second. If you convert it in minute, it will be 16.5 minutes. In this way you have to solve this question. This is all for today. Thank you.